Alright, I think we're live. Welcome to another stream of World of Warcraft. I spent last night grinding away, getting my fishing finally up to 300, and what an absolute ride that was. Boring as hell. But we're finally able to fish everywhere in Hellfire, hopefully. I have my fishing at 300. I actually need to get it to 375, and we're gonna do that probably before I forget it. Should we do it now? Let me see. How quickly can we fly across? Sangamash goes past Falcon Watch anyway. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to Falcon Watch today to start looking at the quest hub, but we're also gonna run dungeons, as many as we can, because I need gear. So one of the items that I'm looking for in the dungeon is, let me see. One of the items that I'm looking for is the... It's a slave pen, Hellfire Ramparts. Is this pair of legs would be great. So these legs would be absolutely fantastic. They give me attack power, they give me intellect, they give me agility, stamina, and there would be a little, we would only gain a little bit of stamina and lose some sorry, we would only gain a little bit of agility and lose some stamina, but we get 15 intellect and 3 sockets. So the mana per second, you could argue it's maybe for a shaman healer, or I don't know, I have no idea. I mean, it's agility on it, stamina on it. I think I'm perfectly fine rolling on it as a hunter. You know, this would be an upgrade for me. We would lose a little, maybe not actually. Now looking at the actual attack power that I would gain, I would get a huge mana boost. I only get a little bit more crit chance, and the sockets I think is what makes it up. So I suppose if we don't have a shaman in the group, then I'm definitely gonna roll on it. End of story. So yeah, so if we have a shaman in the group and they're all neat on it, I let them have it. But otherwise it would be a bit of a sidestep, but I like having the sockets in it, so that I can have some flexibility in what I can push up, because I think yellow sockets can have hit rating, if I'm not mistaken, which would actually help me a lot. So and then the next dungeon we want to try is Blood Furnace. We're now level 61, so I want to get Blood Furnace in as well, because there's a beautiful neck as well in the Blood Furnace. I know it has strengths. Again, if strengths agility is both things that I suppose it's more for a paladin, but if we don't have a paladin, I'm not going to hesitate rolling on that. This one here, I don't think that's for me. I know Atlas Loot suggests that I can roll on that as a hunter, but I don't think I would, because it means nothing to me. So what else is there? Trinket means nothing to me. The gun, we could move into a gun and we don't have to worry about the shooting sound, because I can just turn that off now that we have mute sound files and Atrix sound installed. We can mute any sound we want, which is great, and unmute it again for that matter. So, and then the last boss drops a two-handed axe, which would be lovely, but I wouldn't roll over again a tank that uses a two-handed axe, obviously. So it would, you know, we play it by ear. We'll see. There's a few things that I can upgrade, and I think Slave Pens will be the first dungeon then once we're level 62, which has some more items that, now that's healing done. A lot of it is kind of in between stats, like, which is crazy. Now we don't need the dagger, we don't need the sword, so let's see what else is there. Armor, defense rating, not for me. Trinket, improve resilience rating, absorb for... Yeah, again, that's more for PvP, which I'm not interested in. There's a crossbow, which I definitely would roll on, even if I get the gun. It doesn't matter, because that way I can play around with different things, and, you know, gives me some flexibility to actually try some things out. I do need a new back, though. And I think improve spell critical means nothing. Increase attack power. Yes, this, again, it's one of those things which you could say it's perfectly fine for a chamois, you know, because of male, but I don't know. I'm kind of real. TBC is one of the expansions where they're made gear usable by so many classes that it's really hard to argue for and against in a very clear manner. But in my head, I would say, okay, if it's a resto shaman, yeah, sure, you know, sorry, or any type of, if it's not a healer. If it's a healer shaman, I would roll against him. End of story, I don't care, yeah? But if it's a DPS shaman, then that is coming in, I would say fair enough, you know. The intellect and the restore mana per second, even though I could benefit from it, I probably will roll on it. screw it. It looks pretty sexy, actually. Yeah, so TBC is one of these really weird expansions where you're gonna find a lot of innocent need rolls that people just genuinely think that, but that's an upgrade for me. Yeah. Now, where I draw the line is when it comes to these type of things. So, say for example, this is a hand, yeah, and I say I would have a really shitty green hand, yeah, then I would say, yeah, I would roll need on the leather if a rogue or a druid DPS is in the group not needing on it. If it's a druid healer and he rolls need on it because there is no rogue, or even if there is a rogue, if I see a druid healer, for example, rolling need on this, I will roll need on it. End of story. Because if one person is thinking they can roll need on everything that is not their spec they're playing in the dungeon, then I might as well roll need on it as well. Why should I be the exception? So we'll see. We play it by ear. We don't want to be a dick about it either. So yeah, loot etiquette in TBC is definitely the most hardest thing to manage, I think, because there's so many innocent loot drops that you can end up with. So we're just gonna finish something here while we're queuing for a dungeon, and then we're gonna move over to Falcon Watch, which is a whole new set of things. My mining is also nearly able to do adamantite mining. I'm 2 points away. I'm 1 point away. So adamantite you can mine at 325. I'm at 319, but my gloves that I have are +5 mining. So I put that on my new gloves that I got. I think I got them between streams. I'm not sure if I got them in the last stream or not. But yeah, they're dropped. I think they're dropped from the dungeon. I'm not sure. No, actually they were quest reward, I think, for doing one of the quests in the dungeon. So, which also brings me to the quest for the Hellfire Citadel in the Blood Furnace. We will get a reward. Is that useful to me? Let me see. Oh yes, there's actually a new back for me. That is awesome. So if we can get the Blood Furnace done, I finally get an upgrade to my cape. That would be pretty sweet, because my current cape is, let me see, 10 agility, 15 stamina, 15 agility, 22 stamina, and an extra 30 attack power. Meanwhile, this one is, I see, this one is actually really good because it has hit rating and 20 attack power. So it's kind of, again, another one of those where you go, well, if we would have a gem in it, we could do the hit rating. And I also installed a plate add-on so I can see these things a bit smaller. And they also show me the aggro a little bit nicer now. So we can see now we're blue, so we don't hold aggro. We can see also the cooldowns on it, which is great. So, which is, you know, we could see them before on the default Blizzard one. But it just means I can see what I'm pulling aggro from immediately. I think on multiple mobs. So if we are pulling a big group and I AoE and I see some people go red, I immediately go, you know, feign death and hopefully lose the aggro. So we're gonna try our best to not pull any aggro. So yeah, it's a bit more complex TBC than definitely any. I think Wrath of the Lich King simplified a lot of these things, which is great, but until then it was definitely a bit more complex, and a lot of it I forgot because I played retail for so long. Even playing Chromie, there we go. Oh, the siege tower. Do we have to do it here? Yeah, we probably have to do it here, do we? Like playing it in Chromie is there we go, nice. Okay, that's that quest completed, and then we have one more which is recommended for multiple, for a group, I guess. Is it a group? Yeah, it's recommended for a group, but I'm sure we can manage. There's two more quests actually. The Grillock Dark Eye. Where's the Grillock quest? Let me see. Oh, hello. Yeah, you see the way I lost aggro straight up because of the AoE taunt or AoE screech that my owl has, which is amazing. And the plate add-on that I put in lets you actually change the size of things as well. So this is all the options for it. So you can see that, where is it? Down here, you can see health bar width and height. So you can change how big and wide you want the health bar above the enemy. And I found when I was running dungeons, when there was like a group of 5 or 6, I found it very confusing to see, you know, which one I'm pulling aggro from, what's going on. Hopefully this will alleviate some of the problems. So we have one quest here, which is Grillock Dark Eye. Where's the other one? Oh, it's over here in the corner. Yeah, okay. Nice, 630. Good damage, good damage. If we can find one more mining node to get to 320, that would be great. Actually, I think this is down here in the cave, if I remember correctly. Some of it is coming back to memory, but let's see. Okay, we pulled aggro here. Okay, here we go. I have no more mana left, so we have to hope. Yeah, he's on the run now. Good. Nice. Wow, down to the last second. I was not prepared. I engaged with too little mana. There we go. But we got it. We got it. Very good. I shouldn't have engaged with so little mana, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's eat and drink. I also learned some recipes. So one of the things that I did also between streams, and I would recommend to you to do that if you are any type of DPS class, yeah. If you were smart enough to level up your cooking, yeah, go over here into Tarokka Forest, go to Spinebreaker Hold, and talk to, I don't know, it's a dude that's standing here on the side, yeah. I don't think he is of any special thing, he's just a merchant, but he sells some recipes, yeah, and he sells the Warp Burger and the fish stick. As far as I know, he sells both of them, if I remember correctly. The Warp Burger is, if you are into, obviously, DPS with agility, it gives you 20 agility for 30 minutes, which is absolutely fantastic. Then you have the Blackened Basilisk recipe as well, which gives you 23 spell damage, yeah, which is also really good. Then Buzzard Bites, they give you stamina, you know, but the best ones in general for generic DPS is the 40 attack power for the Ravager dogs, which you get in Thralma from the guy by the wolves, and then the Golden Fish Sticks, which I think is the best food for the healers. It does extra 44 healing done and spirit increase by 20 for half an hour, which is absolutely fantastic. So Golden Fish Sticks are great food for healers. Litchi balls. Did I say this right? How are you? Oh my god, wow, yes, I know. Thank you so much for the prime. Very much appreciated. Okay, I don't want to waste all my mana now because you always got it right. No worries. Thank you. Okay, let's skedaddle and head over to the edge here from the abyss, and then as we make our way back, we'll see if we get a dungeon started. And I would love to have a mining node here somewhere pop up. That would be absolutely fantastic. And like I said, getting my fishing up to 300 is great because I got Nutpagel's fishing pole from the fishing quest, which is plus 25 fishing. And then, of course, I can put in the aquatic fish attractor, which gives us another 100. So we're sitting at 425 fishing, which is allowing us, I think, pretty much to fish anywhere in Outland. So yeah, I had a few runs yesterday, and I actually, at first I was like, oh my god, you know, is there something wrong with people not being able to tank, yeah? But it seems that this is not vanilla. Well, it is vanilla in a way. Well, sorry, no. It's classic, but it's, oh my god, would you stop aggroing everything? It's classic, but it's the Burning Crusade classic. So it's the anniversary servers that just released the Burning Crusade phase 1. And we're leveling through the Burning Crusade now. So this is vanilla TBC, I guess, in a way, or classic TBC. They did some quality of life. You can dual spec at 40. I couldn't be arsed with my hunter because I'm not playing anything else but Beastmaster. I can see a dual spec being good for Druid specifically. Okay, guys, I'm gonna ignore you now because you are getting annoying. I constantly keep pulling aggro from all of you. And I don't have time to fight you. You don't give me enough experience. So we're just gonna head over there and do this quest, which is also a group quest. So we should be able to do it with a full mana pool, no problem. Hopefully. Ah, come on. Any mining node anywhere? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Come on. Just need one more point in mining. And then we are into adamantite, which is great. I'm also tinkering with the thought of trying some other classes, but the leveling to 60 is kind of a bit of a pain, but I want to do some spin on it. I want to level a paladin as a pure protodon, yeah, as literally leveling in protection up to the first dungeon, and then, well, we're gonna finish Ghostland, obviously, with him. To get the sword and the shield and all that stuff, but after that it will be just dungeon leveling. That's it, purely dungeon leveling, and we're going to alternate between that and purely AoE leveling on the mage. So we're gonna go from AoE farm area to AoE farm area. That's pretty much it. So let's see if that is where we have to do it. You need to be in Hellfire Basin. I am in Hellfire Basin. What are you talking? What is wrong here? From the abyss. Oh, that's the wrong. Sorry, that's the wrong day. And I didn't fill up my mana. There we go. Yeah, so as long as my bird can keep the aggro and I'm not pulling anything else, we should. Oh my god, I just said I'm not pulling anything else. There we go. Heal my bird. Get that guy sorted. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. This seems to be like a lot of things happening right now. Okay, luckily they feared my bird, which is great. Let's actually do a little bit of AoE damage here. Yeah, my health on my bird is okay. We're actually gaining health, so I'm out healing the damage, which is great. And he exploded, which is not good for my bird, but I think we're okay. Excellent. Beautiful. I can help you. You know what? What are you? Oh, actually, you're going down quickly. So whoever Gajara is, she seems to have an easy time. Does she? Ah, come on. Let's just give it a little wallop. There you go. You're welcome. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm in combat? Why am I in combat? Actually, let's get some mana up first in case we get caught off guard again. Oh, Burning Crusade Classic, yes. It's one of the best expansions. Well, yes and no, yeah. It is a great expansion when it came to how the leveling area is set up, how the dungeons are set up. One of the things that is definitely improved in Wrath of the Lich King was the gear, yeah. So right now in here, every gear that drops in a dungeon, pretty much anybody can need on it, yeah. And I can see why. Now you shouldn't really. I still like to keep it simple, as in I can wear mail, so I wouldn't roll need on a leather item, even if it has good stats, unless you know, it's nobody else needs it. Because I think if you roll against a rogue, for example, yeah, who can't wear mail, he should get priority over leather items, regardless. I don't care, yeah. Even if it's my best in slot, I don't care, yeah. I wouldn't roll need on it, yeah, if a rogue is in the group. Now, if a rogue is in the group, and I said that earlier, if a rogue is in the group and rolls need, but you have like a druid healer or druid tank off-spec rolling on that, yeah, then no. Like, sorry, tank maybe, because I think druid tanks actually need the same stats, but druid healer rolling need on an agility DPS item, leather item, screw that. That's his off-spec. He's the main spec in the dungeon as healer, so if he rolls need, then I might as well roll need, because the rolls are already messed up. And then if I win it, if you can transfer items between people in TBC, I don't know, I will give it to the rogue. But I don't know if you can, actually, because I think I tried it when I got an item that I didn't want. I couldn't give it to another person in the same dungeon. I think that was only introduced with Wrath of the Lich King, possibly. I'm not sure. Or Cataclysm? I don't know. Don't remember. Alright, we're nearly back. We have to hand in all the quests, and then we're off to Falcon Watch quest hub. TBC? No, hardcore. I never played hardcore before. I don't know enough about TBC to play hardcore. Definitely not. I would already be on my 10th character and not leaving Ghostland. I die in Ghostland every time, at least twice. So I have no self-control. I just see something, I attack it, and I hope for the best. I did a tower, though. I did a bit of PvP here. I got the shit kicked out of me by level 70, of course, but I got one of the 3 towers. Yes! Anyway, so let's queue up for a dungeon. Let's go Blood Furnace and Hellfire Ramparts. So 61, BM Hunter, LFG, Ramparts, Furnace. Hellfire HR. What is the shorts for all this? Let me see. Is it? Oh, it's ramps. Okay, or HFR. Okay, and ramps, or in what for Blood Furnace? Is it just Furnace? BF, okay. So ramps, and then BF, okay. List self. And I was having a hard time with dungeons yesterday, yeah. And again, I started talking about this, and then I forgot. The problem is either the tanks cannot play their class, druids specifically, or they just have an absolute awful spell set or skill set available that they can't hold aggro. And we had a druid level 60 yesterday, and when I was leveling up my fishing, I was queuing, you know, and I leveled up my fishing to 300 here in the pools of Agana. It's the only one that I could go with my low fishing skill. I'm on Thunderstrike, so you can see it here, sorry. Thunderstrike in EU. I was trying to do the PvP server, but they only let me create Alliance, and I will not play Alliance unless it's for an achievement like Double Agent. So let's see, what do we have here? This one is... yeah, none of these are actually an upgrade for me, I think. Oh, increased attack power when fighting demons? That's very specific. And yeah, it's not really. Stamina, improve your resilience rating. I don't care about resilience right now. I'm not gonna have a PvP set that early. I'm gonna get the rod and I'm gonna disenchant it. Yes, we're finally we're neutral, I think, is it? No, we are. What are we now? With Thralma, let me see. We are honored. Awesome. That is really sweet. Okay, so let's disenchant this baby. Let's see what we get. 2 arcane dust from a weapon. Wow, I expected some prismatic shard or something. Okay. So let me see this quest. We're gonna sell this quest. Rubbish. Yeah. Let's
What is it?
hand this one in. Oh, there's a follow up.
Discipline.
200 staff. Well, we can disenchant the sword or something. Okay. I didn't know there would have been a follow-up. I thought we were done with all the quests. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, look at that. That is sexy. Wow. Oh, what a beast. Oh, hell yes. Okay. And do I have a chest enchant here somewhere available? Let me see. Chest stats. Yeah, we need to get +3 stats. Okay. Oh man, what an upgrade. I love it. Boom. Oh, okay. Because I was queuing for both, I don't know what they want right now. Let's disenchant that. So they want to do 2 runs, 2 runs of Blood Furnace. We'll see how it goes. What's the tank? They're level 62 all. I'm the lowest level at 61, so that should be okay. Just let me actually up my ammo and repair.
What do you want?
Where's the repair dude? Let me see. Yeah, there. Okay, and we want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Farewell.
Good. Okay. This is what I miss about. So I kind of prefer Dungeon Finder, obviously, yeah, for the convenience. But one of the things that I do like, and I don't know why, it's just it's just funny. You have a group, and the guy is just saying, "Oh, getting a coffee, back in 2 minutes." It's like, okay. So I'm also not sure if I want to leave my party view there. I think I want my party view closer to my center, because I keep looking over and I don't realize when the healers die or the tanks die. So I also wish we would have colors here. Oh, actually it has the symbols here for the healer. Awesome. So we should do a roll check actually. Because I don't know who the tank is. We have 3 DPS, 4 DPS, and a healer. Sorry, where am I walking? I'm walking the wrong way. I'm going too close to Alliance territory. Don't get pawned. If we could do 2 runs or so of Blood Furnace, it would be great. Definitely could finish my quest then, which gives me a new cape. So that would be another upgrade. So this has been awesome for upgrades so far. And here we go. Sorry. Why would you queue as a tank? Yeah. Yeah, who's lead? I don't know. I'm gonna move this. Let me see. Edit mode. Where do I move it though? Should I move it this close? Let me see. How does it show up on the vertical stream actually? Well, you kind of can see it, I guess. Yeah, let's leave it there. Sort by group, by role. Yeah, always sort by role. Excellent. Oh, you can change the layout? Oh, interesting. Display border. It's not important. Use raid style. I prefer raid style, but I really would love to have colors in here, but I think that might be a different option. Let me see. Options, raid. Is there something for colors? Raid self-highlight. Highlight your character in raids and battlegrounds. No. Oh, I thought they had a... Do I not have a color scheme? Display class colors. Yes. Yes! There we go. Thank you. Oh, that is so much easier now. And I can move them a little bit more in. Yeah. And now you can even see them on the vertical screen. Isn't that awesome? Now, my focus guy, if I put focus on something, I have my focus guy over here because I have my DPS meter here and I had my focus originally here. And the problem I had that I kept hovering over these guys, which I can't disable, and then the menu's open, you're like, fuck, you panic. I like to have the tank focus so I can see what he's attacking in case I need to switch focus. Oh, anyway, sorry. Okay. I wish I could enable my friendly nameplates turned on. Oh, okay, so I can see the names? Yeah, but I can see the names of everybody. So... let's see. Oh, Blood Furnace is over there? I didn't know that. I don't even remember that. Fire Citadel, where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, okay. There's our roll check. And we have the tank on the top, then the healer, then the DPS. We have a shaman DPS, that's fair enough. So I won't be rolling on male. Well, he's shaman DPS. They literally roll on the same gear as me, yeah? So if we end up getting something like with mana or whatever, so I mean he is, how do I know what he plays as? Because I don't want to steal anything that has mana regen necessarily, but I don't know, it's not stealing really, is it? Unknown unit, okay, let me see. Inspect, so the shaman is playing as a protect, oh that's not the shaman, where's the shaman? Here, wrong door. Inspect. Yeah, he's playing enhancements. So does that mean he really is identical to my needs? Yeah. So any gear that drops that is male with agility and stamina and strength, surely it's for the both of us. No, not strength. I wouldn't probably roll if the predominant stat is strength. Okay, sorry, I have to put focus. I'm not paying attention. I have to remove my taunts, and here we go. Yeah, I might actually remove the friendly nameplates so I can only see. We okay on aggro? So I'm kind of getting a feel for it at the moment. So I'm at the bottom of the DPS list, which is good. So I'm not actually stealing any aggro. I wish I could move the loot screen. It's in my way. Male, strength, intellect. No, don't care. We have 2 paladins in the group. Okay, that's loads of damage there. Yeah, shamans are so overpowered right now. I'm really tempted to play a shaman as well, but like we had yesterday, shaman level 60. He out DPS'd me in 2 seconds, and I was doing shit ton of SPS before DPS, and I had a really hard time keeping up with him. And his gear was mainly green, so it was crazy. Yeah, paladin tanking seems to be literally TBC right now, the best tanking possible. Like everything else seems to have a lot of aggro issues. The druid that was tanking for us in ramps was like so bad at keeping aggro. Sorry, I say bad, but I don't think it was necessarily him being bad. I just don't think. I was reading up on Reddit some people saying I can't keep aggro on my druid even in lower levels, and they actually spoke about certain rotations, you know, that you should pay attention to. And so I do think it's a skill issue, because a lot of people seem to reply that they have no issue keeping aggro as a druid. So, but again, I haven't really played druid. Here's a beer for your gas station hot dog or 2. Thank you so much, H2O. That's brilliant. I have to go to the office on Tuesday next week. I'm going to be stopping at a gas station and having my breakfast there. Thank you. Horde sucks. I'm out. Because for the Horde, you don't Why does every pawn pick stupid horde? Do you have a problem? If you would have everybody picking alliance, you know how sillily boring your game would be. You would have no PvP at all in arena because guess what? You have nobody to play against. Jesus, what a moronic attitude. Why does everybody play horde? Obviously, not everybody plays horde. If you go to the PvP server, everybody plays alliance. Sorry, here on the PvE server, everybody's pretty much alliance. So. Why do you always want to play the goody two-shoe faction, you know? Are you afraid of a little bit of action, playing the dark side? Suppose if you don't have the bravery. I'm only messing. I really don't care what people play. I personally wouldn't play Alliance because I just find thematically everything pretty boring about the Alliance. I like the fantasy and everything of the Horde and the lore and Thrall and, you know, all that stuff. I'm nowhere near interested in anything on the human side. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm charmed? Oh, wow, okay. What a biatch. She charmed me. Mofo. Get some mana back. Yeah, I definitely need an upgrade on my bow. My bow is still a level 48 bow, so I can see. I'm only level 61. Most of these guys are level 61 elites, so I suppose I shouldn't miss really a lot of shots. My bow is pretty much up 305. Yeah, exactly. Did you pick up Dino Crisis? No, I just looked at it and I was like, oh, it looks really cool, but I put it, I don't know if I put it on my wish list. I think I might have. It would have been nice instead of a shaman if you had a mage, because then I can roll regardless on everything need that comes with mail. Plate, chest, don't need it, not an upgrade for me. Oh, nice. There's another. I need 2 more blood vials. Horde suck, I'm out. I love this. I would watch you play if you were playing Alliance. And it's like, okay. I actually rather watch Alliance gameplay, to be honest, because I know the Horde gameplay. That's familiar to me. Why, you know, it's seeing the Alliance side is kind of nice because I would never play Alliance. So when I watch people play Alliance, I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Like, you know, their leveling area and all that. That looks really nice. lot of greens dropping, Jesus. It would be nice to get them. This enchanting. Okay. Good. Level 10? Yes, nice, completed. Awesome. It means I have a new back soon. Oh, he does not care. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. It's gonna hurt tomorrow. Let me go and get this guy. Okay, I contributed. Ah, the seduction again. Nobody killed her. So our healer is this druid. Have you played Humanity Z? I did, yes, a few times. It's a really nice game. I think they released 1.0. But wrong, did the mob continue to walk after the pull and stuck me a second? It's okay, that's just mommy shouting. She's watching the rugby. My dog is looking up. I can hear my wife. Oh, she's funny when she watches her sports. Don't be near the explodey stuff. So everybody is a blood elf, but I'm the only one who uses my arcane torrent to silence the caster? What the hell, man? Like, the two paladins are blood elves, so why can't they use their arcane torrent to silence? Stamina, nature resistance. Loads of rubbish greens dropping. Did I get any of the rubbish greens? Oh, I did. Yeah. Thanks. have 8 seconds. I can stun the guy. And 3. Ah, he's down. Good. A little bit of a mana break. So, what is this boss? The Maker. The Maker. Yeah, we definitely want to see increases heal done by. Doesn't do anything for me. The neck I definitely will roll on. So my neck currently is absolutely dog shit. But we have 2 paladins, so if I roll neat on the neck and they roll neat, I'm probably in trouble. I don't know. Technically I shouldn't get into trouble, but we all know how tempers are when people don't get what they want these days. I can see it on the people I know when they don't get in the younger generation what they want, they lose their shit. Like the world is coming to an end. It's like, Jesus, seriously? Dude, get over it. Okay, stun. Oh! He's supposed to... Ah, he was interrupted. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a delay with the casting. I interrupted him and he still was casting for like half a second. That is crazy. Okay. I don't even remember what his deal is. His strats. I intentionally didn't install DB, whatever it's called. I have it, but I have it disabled because I don't want something to tell me. You know, I want to kind of pay attention this time around and see.
Anger, hate, these are tools. Stay away from.
Nice, I actually did most damage. I love it. 200, no, a 100 mace? That's definitely increased damage and healing done. Well, nobody can use that. So let me see. Let's see who's rolling what on it. So every paladin rolled neat on it, which makes sense. But it's why did the tank? Spell damage, I guess. Yeah. So, but if you look at the stats of it, oh, okay, my pet is getting in trouble. You can see that it is definitely, you know, increases damage and healing done by magical spells. And I think Consecration is a magical spell, so I think this is perfectly fine for a tank. I don't know, there shouldn't be an excuse needed. I think it's perfectly fine for Paladin. Yeah, this one is a bit of a tough corridor, alright. Oh, that's why my pet got damaged. I see. Interrupted, baby. Nice. Yeah, I have a 40-second cooldown on the interrupt.
Away, you mindless parasites! My blood is my own.
Oh, he already has. Oh, Jesus, and he has all the enchants on everything. Yeah, so this guy, this is probably not his first character. Especially if you can afford the enchants. Oh yeah, this one I remember now. We have to clear all this and then all the individual rooms open up as well. That's right, and then we have this guy. There's something about this guy that can cause a very quick wipe. I just don't remember what it is. Okay, good. Let's take a mana break. Let's pull the next ones. There's the caster. And interrupted again. Oh my god, I'm on fire. That caster was my bitch. Oh! Crop. Quick. Pet up. There was a lot of explosions there.
Leeches! Take my blood and choke on it.
Yeah, the mines. I never see them. I should have paid attention. I think I must have stepped on a mine myself. Enhancement charms should roll on leather and hunter gear, yeah. And then mostly leather gear in dungeons for pre-raid this. Okay. Yeah, see, I think looking at best in slot during leveling, personally I think that's nonsense, yeah, because most of the green gear will get you leveling through Outland. I mean, if you literally just pick up random green gear in rewards, you actually are geared enough to solo through the quests, yeah. There's no problem. So I think BIS only becomes really important once you hit 70, that you get your pre-heroic BIS, you know, something like that, maybe. And then maybe get your pre-heroic BIS and then your pre-raid BIS. That I can understand, you know, because it's important before you go into heroics that you have the best gear possible for yourself. But I think until you get there, I think BIS shouldn't even be a thing. Unless you're really min-maxing your leveling experience, but to be honest, unless you're a speedrunner who gives a crap, I just think it's absolutely not needed. Oh, don't step on the mines. Does my bird trigger the mines? No. Okay. I know there is BIS for leveling and all that, but I don't think you ever get the scenario where you go, I must roll need over another class that has it as a huge upgrade. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. If a warrior rolls need on a bow that is clearly an upgrade for my main DPS, yeah, you know, it's like, okay, dude, whatever, you know. I mean, a warrior technically doesn't need the best bow to pull aggro and all that. They can use any shitty bow, so unless it's like a bow that's specifically with strength and defense or something, you know, if that even exists. Yeah. How do you like the bird, Pet Wild Solo? Oh, it's amazing. The aggro is just, it keeps aggro insanely well with Screech. I literally can only pull aggro if I absolutely cooldown dump into a like Lipsy. Get the Rage Boy under control. Because I think he targets random people. I don't think I pulled aggro there. I think he targets random people. Let's actually put the Scorpion Sting on them. Put Scorpion Sting on that. Change target. Yeah, I keep getting aggro from this guy, but I think it's a random selection. I don't think I'm actually doing enough DPS to... You got time for mana? MB? Well, I have MB, so I'm just gonna let you guys start. Come on, how close do I have to get to hit this guy? Oh, that was actually surprisingly easy. Increase healing done, reduce the cost of your next spellcast. Yeah, that's again not for me. No use for that. So let me see. Movement. Yes. Shit. Yeah, let me move it here for now. And then I can actually make my chat slightly bigger. Nope, not what I wanted. Because now I can actually see easier who rolled on what. Because I kind of want to get into the habit to see what people do. Yeah, I'm gonna do auto shot on these ones. Like, I'm not gonna waste my mana. My mana recuperate a little bit. See, what do we have? So we had only greed rolls actually. Okay, the blue, nobody really needed it.
Your pathetic sorcery. Hold
It's funny. I think her Avenger Shield is like an instant. Okay, thank you. It's like an instant skill in retail. It's kind of funny seeing Avenger Shield being having a cast bar. See, I'm not even attacking this guy. I don't know why he's giving me aggro. It's just not nice. It's just unfair. Oh shit, he's enraged for another 4 seconds. I would definitely calm them down first. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I think it's because I'm the furthest away. Gets 3 mana taps up, so I can get about 400 or 500 mana out of this. We're focusing on this guy. That's one if we can find a level 60 plus one. You get it in Winter Spring. It's level 59 is the highest. And this owl comes already with rank 4 Screech. Rank 4 Screech. Rank. Oh my god, why are you on my ass? I even fucking died, like, feign death. Like, would you just stop? Like, I think it's not me doing DPS, it's literally these guys doing random aggro changes, but holy crap, man. It's so annoying, especially if you use your feign death and then the next one comes right after you. It's like, what? I think I'm too far away. I think with these guys you have to be close. They have this weird, take the furthest person away. Do we not want to take each of those out individually with like high intensity single target DPS? No? Okay. Franco, how are you? So I'm not sure.
You mustn't let him lose! He'll kill us all!
Oh, we're going on that side. Great. Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
What is this? What have you done? You'll ruin everything! Closer. Come closer. And burn!
That wasn't too bad. So this is leather, yeah, but I don't need it. Okay, because I have a much better one with increased attack power and improved hit rating. Let me see. If somebody needs on that, I don't need it. I'm just reading. It has more agility. It's leather. Dodge rating is not for me. I agreed on it. I don't need it. I had to look at the stats. So, yeah, for me it would be more of a sideways movement, I think. So, I'm just trying to look at it. So, improves hit rating is really tempting though. But you see, my attack power goes from 72 to 42, which is really bad. And the agility I gain is indifference 13. It makes up for the lost attack power, I guess, because you're talking 13, it's 40, 55, 65. And then the sockets, so I think with the sockets, you just about make up the same attack power I already have on the other item. I would have more agility, which is more crit chance, but I'm okay. I mean, just for the extra hit rating, balancing sockets in it is, you know, I don't know. I mean, no tank needed it or whatever, so it's fine. Otherwise, I would have needed on it. But if I wouldn't have, I think I only just got that chest anyway that I'm wearing. So if I wouldn't have gotten that and I would have had the green chest, I definitely would have rolled meat on that. Because the my pet's dead. The shaman who rolled meat on it was a DPS. He wasn't a tank or anything, so the dodge rating was about as useful to him as it is to me. So I think both of us would have rolled for the same reasons and it would have been fair game. But I have a blue, so it's fine. So how do I... So where are they all gone? How do I leave the dungeon? Oh, I have to leave it through here, is it? No, this is where we came down from. There's a chest. Oh, it needs a key. So where do we leave here? Is the exit here on this side? Didn't pay attention. I don't like that you can't just leave the dungeon. Is it here? The exit? I think so. Now there is carrion birds or something. I think there's more birds in Outland possibly, but I think if you so this bird here comes with Screech 4, rank 8 claw, and dive 3. I don't know where you're gonna find a bird that has all of these 3 things come pre-learned. I know there's birds with higher Screech and birds with higher dive, and I eventually have to tame them to adapt that dive and Screech over to my owl, but I don't know at what level you get that. Oh, okay, so we're going out here. Interesting. So that wasn't too bad. That was actually kind of nice. We have to revisit Thralma as well to see if... Let's see, is there any more quests here? There's a follow-up quest we had here, which is Honor the Fallen. Which we had, so I'm gonna have to do this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Thralma. And hopefully I find a mining node on the way. That would be great, so I can get the last mining point. Oh, what is this? Demonic Scryer is down there? Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, shit. That was bad. That was a bad... Maybe not. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god, that mage is so toast. I'm sorry, mage. That was me falling down. I just completely ruined his pull. Yeah, he's dead. Sorry. Oh, Warlock. My bad. Shit. Oh, that's too funny. Me falling down there completely ruined your man's pull. Jesus, he got aggro of everybody that I aggro. Oh man, that was just absolutely terrible. So, dude, watching you play WoW, I play WoW. Nice. What are you playing? You playing retail or? And what game is this? World of Warcraft. This is not retail. This is the classic Burning Crusade expansion. We're close to Thranma. Let me go there first, and then we're gonna do the Scryer quest. We're gonna try to do it by ourselves. I think it's one of those quests where you have to protect an orb or something, and loads of enemies come, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I can't wait to actually level Paladin purely as prod. Maining a mage on Alliance, Horde was full. It was Horde full on the EU server. Oh man, I had the opposite problem on the PvP server. I kind of was tempted to do PvP, but to be fair, I can just imagine how painful PvP servers are because, like, when the portal opened, you could see videos of people posting, everybody just killed everybody. So you couldn't even start a quest. For the first half an hour to an hour, everybody just killed everybody, yeah? And it's like, okay, so all I'm doing is getting an extended respawn timer every 5 seconds, and I cannot actually start questing. So that is complete bollocks. Like, so I think that is hilarious. Okay, let's freshen up.
I'm listening.
So we're repaired. Oh, we have another green item. We can... That looks nice. Okay, we're gonna sell this. Sell this. Make another Mage Weave cloth. There we go. I think I have enough now, so I can sell the lower ones. Excellent. And I can now move this one here. Beautiful. All right.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
We probably will get our mount today because our 100% speed mount. I now have 740 gold and I need 600 for the fastest riding skill and another 100 for the mount. Now, for the flying skill, you need 800 gold, I believe. And, let me think. What is my Silver Moon rep at the moment? Because, oh, revert. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this to Exalted. There's not enough rune cloth I can buy to get to Exalted that quickly. Silver Moon City. Yeah, I think the only way to get rep is wear the Tappert at the dungeons. Excuse me? But let's hand in our quests here. See what we get. I think I get a nice upgrade for my cloak now. And then we have to buy the actually cloak greater resistance. I only just put that on my cloak, so I'm gonna need to buy these things again. 1 heart of fire, 1 cloak, Icar, yeah, okay. So all of this is, yeah, it's gonna be worth the gold, but we'll see. Maybe I just not put anything on. Attack power.
Never dull. Speak, friend.
And
Go
here
forth
we
to
have
victory. For the
this
Horde. Strength.
Life.
May your blades never dull.
Oh, I thought it was an upgrade there for a second. That is terrible. Oh man, that is nothing to do for me. Would have been nice to get another upgrade actually where I don't have a blue yet, but this is not a very good looking helmet. Yeah, let's take the chest.
Strength.
And what am I doing? And disenchanted. What do we get? A small radiant prismatic shard. Nice. Okay, so now our damage. Let's see. Okay, so our melee damage 476, 353, 480, 356, but our attack power goes up tremendously, and our crit chance goes up quite a lot as well. And for our pet, let's see. Nice. everything goes up as well, except the damage. We don't get enough power from this for damage increase, but we get more armor as well, which is nice. Let's disenchant that. Gain dust, beautiful. Yeah, enchanting is the only skill now that I need to get to 300. So I have my first aid at 375 now. I have my mining at 319. I still need 1 point so I can get start mining adamantite at 325 with my +5 gloves, and I have cooking at 335, which is not that important to level up. I have the important recipes now, and fishing is at 300, and we need to get it to 375. So, okay. Whoops. Let's do the Scryer quest, and then actually, can we fly easily from here to Zangamach?
Throw home. For the horde.
Let's see.
What brings you here?
It's not a direct flight, it's past Falcon Watch, but
Ancestors watch over you.
you know what, let's just do this quest here first. And then we can ride over to Falcon Watch, because I think that's the last quest before we have to start the Falcon Watch quest. Is there any enchant trainer up here? Can you teach me any enchanting recipes? Because I think I leveled up a little bit. It's 272. I was at 265, I think, originally. So, does the trainer here give me also the old world recipes? Alchemy, Master Herbalist. This enchanting
Everything
trainer.
has a price.
Oh yeah, okay. Greater agility on gloves. Greater agility on gloves. Oh, eternal essence and illusion dust. So this is where we can start using our illusion dust. Okay. Probably have to bite the bullet at some point and just buy some resources, because I'm not gonna get these resources that easily with the Outland stuff. And I need to get to 300, so might have to spend some gold to level that up in the end. Well, we can level this up 3 times, so we can level our braces up 3 times. And then we can learn the next one, so that would be another 3 points. Hey Rick, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, now we're 275. Master Enchanting, nice. Okay, so 385 is my maximum enchanting now. But I need to get to 300, so 280 is the next step. Okay.
Time is of the essence.
At least I learned it, so that's out of the way. Doing well, yes. Painting the exterior walls of my house. Holy crap. Dude, that's some job. I hope you have the weather for it. So we're gonna head over there and see. Please let there be a mining node. Awesome. Yeah, I show you the bird, yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna put in my aggro. I'm gonna turn off my DPS. I'm gonna turn on my aggro stuff, yeah? So now have a look at the screech. So I'm not gonna do anything, yeah? You see? Boom. bird got aggro. Now, if I persistently hit someone now that the bird is not focusing on, I'm gonna lose aggro, of course. I'm gonna get aggro, of course. But what the Screech is really good at is that if I'm attacking the main target, I'm not gonna start pulling the other guys, yeah, which is usually what happens, yeah. So you go to the main target, the other guys that are attacking, all of a sudden you get the aggro, and the reason that is because you heal your bird, you know, you do things that cause aggro on the other targets. But the Screech just keeps all of them completely focused as long as you attack the main target. So if you find one target is more dangerous than another, you switch, always make sure you switch your pet as well, you know, on the target. You don't have to do Hunter's Mark every time, that's irrelevant. But the combination of Screech and Growl keeps the aggro like full stop. Yeah. Like, I don't think I was able to really pull aggro from my bird on a main target going full out on DPS. It just hasn't happened. So it's really, really good. You're making lunch now to continue painting. Very good. Make sure we heal you up. Oh, I should have restocked my training water. Where do we have to go for that? We have to go down here. Let's see how we can do that. Any mining node along the way. You see, now people have flyers as well, so the people who are already level 70 with loads of gold. So they're flying from mining node to mining node as well. There's also a quest here we have to pick up, but that's an escort, so I don't want to do this right now. I think... oh, maybe the escort is not triggered yet. Let me see. Let me hand in that quest. Well, no, it's not too far away. Basically, I think this is where you meet the Magar, or whatever they're called. I think. Oh, there's a mining node. Dude, please. Yes. Let me go. And will that be this 320? Yes, awesome. So now I'm at 320, my glove is 325, so adamantite, here we go. That was nice, that was good. Look at that, that was like 15 gold right there. So now when I go to Taraka Forest to fish and to farm warp burgers, because warp burgers give me the 20 agility food and healed shit tons. The warp flesh is there in Taraka Forest. I can fight these guys very easily. At least now I can also fish there and I can mine the adamantite. Okay, so this is where we have to go. Let me just pop down here for a second and heal up fully. Now this is a group quest. I hope I can manage. I know AoE aggro is not a big deal, but depends how hard they hit. So I have to protect this guy now, I think. Yeah, conserve ammunition. Sorry, mana. While we do that, let's just auto shot. And hope we're gonna be okay. Good. Let me put my bird to aggressive. Let me just chill here. Just the auto shot. Here, pop a heal on the pet. Put a certain sting on that. Okay, let's pop him. Excellent. Aggro immediately pulled. Steal my pet. I also have still a mana pot if I really need to. Okay, my pet is holding health just fine. Okay, let's heal. Pop. Conserve the ammo a little bit as long as we can. There we go. Aggro changed. Love it. Okay, let's do a pop. Here we go. I'm done. This guy has to die quick. Yeah, now we can auto shot pretty much again. Well, we have to reduce the number of wardlings. Pop a mana pot, it's getting a bit tight. Go. Doing well. Keep that auto shot going. And I think that's it. That was good. Just patience. That's all it took. Not overdoing it. I should have been fine without the mana pot, but hey ho. There we go. And that is done. Yeah, excellent. Where do we hunt that in? Oh, back in Thrallmont. Okay. Can I get up here somewhere? Let me see. Hour and a half late. Didn't see notification. No worries, Shubi. Happy significant other appreciation day. Yes, Valentine's Day. Spent some time with my wife, watched some movie, and then was time for watching rugby. So she said, "You may go. You may go away and let me spend my time watching rugby by myself." Oh, we could actually, no, this one is already ours. Yeah, this tower I took last time. This tower is ours already. Is the other one? Oh, the other one is actually not ours. It's, oh, you know, we should go across. Take it. Yeah, let's go across. PvP obviously is a bit dodgy here, especially seeing that there's an alliance around. But I think somebody is actually taking it, isn't it? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna attempt to take it. Every now and then I pop into a tower and see if I can take it. So let me just hide here, and I have to enable PvP. And now we should see the... Okay. So you see, now we're taking it, the tower, yeah? So we leave a freeze here, and I'm gonna stay right here in the corner, and hopefully... Oh, I have a bad feeling. There could be a rogue around here. Is that alliance? No. Okay. So that's good. That's good. So I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm just staying here in the corner. I'm gonna put this here so no rogue can attack us, and the two of us will be able to just sit here now. Now somebody a level 70 will probably come down now and go and kick our ass, but maybe not. It's been an interesting day. I hit my 100-hour limit on GeForce Now. Apparently it goes by membership anniversary date for the month. I have 6 days till the clock resets. Oh man. Yeah, I'm luckily not playing a lot of games on it, but I can't cancel my membership, because the thing is, if you cancel your membership and then you redo your membership later, you don't necessarily get the same quality. Like there's a weird thing where people saying like, oh, I just subscribed, and they get different kind of, it's weird. It's like they get a different service nearly. It could be unintentionally, obviously, but just seems to be, it is what it is. Now, once we turn PvP off, we're still gonna be, we still can be smacked in the head for 5 minutes by Alliance. But, oh, the other tower is now Alliance as well, or neutral? Oh, okay. Okay, come on. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, so the thing is, I don't know why they make it so complicated, yeah? So basically they're saying like, yeah, let's switch to 2 accounts, yeah? But why can't they just let me say I want a bigger package for 200 hours or 250 hours, yeah? And even if it's slightly more expensive than 2 accounts, I still would pay for it, because it's more convenient than having 2 bloody accounts, yeah? Now we're leaving PvP on because we're gonna head over there to the last tower I have to take, which I'm assuming was just taken by Alliance. Where's the action? Why are you not playing? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not PvP geared. I have 0 resilience on my gear. I'm level 61. All the PvPers are level 70. So I'm gonna head over here now to see if we can get this tower. But I'm assuming, I'm assuming there's an Alliance here. Yeah, there is an Alliance here. Oh no, look at that, we're getting it. Okay, so if an Alliance is here, this bar doesn't move, yeah? And there's another, oh, there could be an Alliance here actually, but we are 2 people, so interesting. Oh, if we can get that, that would be sweet. Because that would be that quest complete as well. Oh, that would be so nice. Come on, so close, baby. Let's go. Yeah. $5.99 for another 15 hours. They just need to adjust the plans. Yeah, I mean, I would easily pay, say instead of $24.99 a month, yeah, they would allow you to... It's, I mean, I know why they're doing the hours, yeah, because sometimes you have a month where you don't go over, and then you have months where you go over. So I think the prices are just too much. $5.99 for 15 hours is ridiculous, yeah? It's just not fair. So what I think they should do is like, if you, so you pay 20, say you pay 25, yeah, 25 quid, yeah, for 100 hours. So you divide the 100 by 24, so that means it's 4 quid for an hour, yeah? Is it? No, sorry. It's 4 hours per dollar. Yeah. So for 25 times 4, yes. So it's 4 hours for $1. Why would I pay $5.99 for 15? That makes no sense. Yeah. So if I'm going over and there should be an option where you're saying, okay, this month I actually want 20 extra hours, yeah? So you go for the higher package, but you should get more hours. So say you have 15 hours for $5.99. 30 hours, if you buy them immediately or whatever, should be less. It should be like 20. Sorry, it should be instead of 12, it should be 10. So, or less than that, yeah, 9, I don't know. But they have to do it in a way that it doesn't feel as punishing going over it on an odd occasion. Yeah, it's because I do have months where, like, say I play World of Warcraft right now, but because I played with add-ons and my PC can play it, I can play it on my PC. But sometimes there's games coming out where I just dump literally Path of Exile 2, 350 hours, no problem. Yeah, into it in the first month or two. That's crazy. Yeah, that's very rarely that happens. But when that happens, I don't want to end up paying like $50 like for fucking GFN. That's crazy. So I thought we have to escort him. Oh, okay. So the escort quest is the follow-up. Okay. So we hand both of these into Thralma. Perfect. Okay, so let's... Oh, crap. I forgot I have my bird on aggressive. So we're still on PvP. So let's disable PvP again. And now we have a 5-minute counter where we still can be assassinated by level 70s. Oh my god, and there is one right there. But he's not PvP enabled. Good. So the alliance actually has to be PvP enabled as well. And usually, last time I did this, I got ganked by level 70. I mean, it's not even challenging. They don't even get honor. So I don't think they get honor. Because I'm so below them, it's like, doesn't mean anything. So let's Hearthstone to Thralma. Yeah, I mean, I know they're saying, oh, GFN is for the casual gamer. Forget about it. It's not, because the casual gamer plays Xbox. They play the console. The casual gamer doesn't need GFN, you know, because the reason you want GFN is, in my opinion, the majority what I find from people that want to play it from reading Reddit posts is the people who want to play every new release. Yeah, they see a new release, they buy it, they want to be able to play it without buying a PC. Yeah, so they will easily accumulate like 80 hours a month, yeah, at least. And then if they have a game that they're actually really into, the 100 hours will be reached quite quickly. The people who say, oh yeah, you know, I have 2 small kids and a job, I can barely spend 20 hours. Like, why are you paying for GFN? If you're playing that little, just pick a game that you can play on a potato, you know? Like, it's crazy, you know? If you the reason you get GFN is because you want the latest, greatest tech to play the latest, greatest games. So it's, you know, I don't know. I think it's not, it's saying it's for casual gamers, but I think it's heavily aiming at the people who actually play gaming as a hobby, so it's not casual. But we'll see. Anyway, let's hand in the quest. I'm very excited handing that in, because that was the one I was most worried about. Hellfire Fortification. We get our first mark of Thralma, and then we can hand those marks in here for, look at that, 14 attack power. Oh my god. That is crazy. That is some nice stuff. In use in Hellfire Peninsula, Hellfire increased Thralma reputation gained from killing monsters by 25%. And here we have a nice stamina ring. That's spell damage though. Here we have some gems. Yeah, that's not bad. I just don't know how to get more of these things. I suppose it's PvP. You do PvP here, you get those marks. But we got it out of the way, which is great. I mean, that's 7,300 experience, which is awesome. And with you being level 61, they do get some honor, less than 10 levels difference. Oh, okay. They do. Fair enough. I mean, they use older hardware with the cheaper options, Roddy Show. That's the thing. Yeah. If you get the free option, you get the equivalent of a, I don't know, 2060 or something. And if you get the first lowest paid option, then you get 3080 or something. And then if you get the highest option, you get in the moment the equivalent of a 5080, yeah, but, or 3060 in the middle, I don't know, whatever the equivalent is, yeah. But they also have done it in a way that you don't get access to all the games, because they know some games need the higher end graphic cards, so that if you get the free version, you're not going to be able to play the latest, greatest games, because guess what? They need a 5080, yeah, or they need more than the 30, 60 or something. Yeah. So what they do is they make sure they only let you play the games that you actually can play on those equivalent graphic cards. Because it would be absolutely terrible if you go, oh, I sign up to the lowest package and then I want to play the most hardcore graphic intensive game. No, you can't. You know, it doesn't make sense.
Walk with the Earth Mother. We shall.
Okay, so use the wolf totem at the location, yes, and that becomes the Magar, is it? Yeah, the Magar, I don't know. But that is a escort quest that brings us into a different area up here in the mountains. Here, the Magar, it is the Magar, yeah, the Magar. But we're gonna go to Falcon Watch now and start doing those quests.
I have exactly what you need.
Excellent. Oh, what is that? Oh, held an offer. That means nothing to me. Speak with Nasrel in... Okay. Speak with somebody else. Fair enough. This one can just disenchant. Stop it. Oh, calls an ancestral wolf. Yeah. Okay. Cane dust again. Yeah. So that was good XP, like doing those quests, 12,000, 5,000, that's 17,200, 23,000, that was another 10,000, and then we had the 7,300 from the PvP. So just handing in all those quests was 7,3, 17,3, 22, 24, 34,000 XP, which is awesome. We had a big chunk going up here. Yeah, it's probably about the RAM then, yeah. I'm not sure, yeah, so I don't know enough about this.
May your blades never dull.
Ooh. What do we have here? Chests again that I don't need. Okay, that's a 3-player objective. What is that? The foot at the citadel. Ooh, we should check that out. We're not going to do this one now, though. It's a level 63. The mob is actually a level 61 elite or something. It's the commander that's down here in the on this side. It's this guy. Yeah. The commander. I think he is. Yeah, he is a 63 elite. So you're not going to be defeating him solo, especially with. You could try, I suppose, especially with a hunter. It might not be such a bad thing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Okay, beautiful.
Go forth to victory.
Let's go to Falcon Watch and start our quest hub there and queue up for another dungeon as soon as we get there. Oh, I also sent everything over to our bank alt. I'm gonna keep the enchanting stuff actually this time around, because I'm gonna have to start saving up some resources for Outland enchanting. So if I send 550 gold over to my... Okay. See, that's 160, so 500 is 660. I need another 100, so 30, so 40, so 50. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's get our faster mount, show where it can fly, and let's go to Shatra. Then we're gonna go from there to Silver Moon, and we're gonna get our... I think it's Silver Moon, or is it in Shatra? I think in Shatra we can actually learn the skill already, the riding skill. But to buy the mount, we have to. Actually, I want to know if I can do the riding skill in Silver Moon. Because I get a discount in Silver Moon. Okay. What? Oh, okay, there was a bug with the writing skill. Okay, so we're going to Shatra, and then in Silvermoon, we can go directly to Silvermoon from Shatra, and then in Silvermoon we go to our trainer. How can you fly that thing without even looking at the screen? It's automatic. Decent RAM frequency. Occasionally my BIOS drops my RAM frequency after an update, and it's like my machine had a lobotomy. Jesus. So yeah, this is going to be a huge milestone now. We're going to get from 60% riding speed to 100, and we have to buy an epic mount to be able to ride the 100 speed, because my current mount will always do only 60. Yeah, but we have to buy the epic version now, and I need to stay with the Hawkstriders because that's where I get a discount and everything. So let me find a mailbox first. Go. Oh, is Harris Pilton still in this in here? I think Harris Pilton is here with some massive bags. I actually have to check that out. I think she's in the inn here. Is she here? I think so. In the back, is it? Harris Pilton, is she here? Yes, there she is. So Harris Pilton, yeah,
Yes.
obviously you know what that refers to. She has a gigantic bag for 1,200 gold. You can buy a 22 slot bag, yeah, and you can buy as many as you want of, you know. So if you have the gold, you can get 4 22 slot bags on your character. Ruby Shades equipped. Increase the chance to be the center of attention for 2,000 gold. Look at them. Look at those shades. And then we have a ring, finally crafted from the rarest materials. This is Quizzic ring is worn only by the world's elite. Another. Come on. A ring. Is it a finger? A finger. How can you have 3 finger things? I thought we had a whole set here to it.
Salama Ashalanore.
Yeah. So yeah, Harris Pilton bags. They were the bomb. Yeah. So let's stay with our mailbox, and let's go and send ourselves the gold for the riding skill. No, it is just cosmetic. It's nonsense. It's there's a lot of troll items in World of Warcraft. Yeah, there is a vendor in Shatra which sells rare things. Yeah, and they all have description like may increase your chance of, you know, whatever, like finding rare loot. But they're all troll items. They absolutely do nothing. Yeah. So let me list everything here first before the prices crash. The prices are crashing again. So for the 92, if you undercut that much, a dork. Oh, come on, it's so slow. The auction. Oh, actually, that price that held kind of stable. Yeah, that's very nice. It actually is more expensive now than before. So Modes of Shadows are selling nicely. Mode of Fire went down into a price crash. No, actually, it's now, we sold it highest at 350 and it's now at 364. Very nice. Mode of Earth, nobody wants you. But it actually went up in price as well. It went from 56 silver to 70 silver. Very nice. Okay. Beautiful. level 70 everybody has the same gear. No, your gear is always specific to what, if you can wear mail, leather, plate, like only tanks, like only warriors and paladins can wear plate. Shamans can wear, well, sorry, they can wear everything up to plate. So plate, mail, leather, cloth. I think they can wear everything. Yeah, but why would they? They're tanks usually, so you want to wear plate. But hunters can wear mail and leather. At level 40, we learn how to wear mail. I think shamans are always mail wearers, but they can wear leather and cloth. And then you have the casters who usually wear cloth. They can't really wear leather. Now druids can wear cloth and leather depending if they're casters or, you know, DPS. So I'm assuming they would wear cloth as healers. I'm not sure exactly how that works. So let's send over some Mune. Let's make it 540 gold. And this is my very first character, so all the gold I earned from all the stuff I sold from my hunter leveling up. Mainly. I did a little bit of auction house flipping, but not much. You're talking 10 gold maybe. Okay, so now we have 716 gold, which is definitely enough because we need 700 at full price. So hopefully in Silvermoon, because we are... reputation, because we are revert with Silvermoon, we get a discount. That's why I was checking if I can get exalted quickly. It's not that easy. Takes some time. So unless you can buy 5,000 rune cloth or something and hand them in over and over at the cloth vendor for reputation, then yeah, sure. So somewhere in here is a portal now to Silvermoon. Let's see. Silvermoon, yeah. And now we have to go to our mount vendor outside of Silvermoon. Our cooldown on the Heartstone is going to be a bit of a problem. We won't be able to get back to Outland that easily. And I'm not going through the Badlands and all that nonsense. So what we're probably going to do is... let's see, swap. Ooh, actually, do you know what? If depending how much gold I have left over, I might spend some time on the auction house to buy the resources for my enchanter to level up enchanting. That might actually be a good time to do it. Also, I don't know why I'm not on my mount. I love this whole area. I love Silvermoon. I love leveling in Silvermoon. Sorry, in, you know, the area around here in Ghostland. It's a great optimized. Excuse me. It's a great optimized leveling area. So I have a paladin, which I'm gonna delete. And then what we're gonna do is we might actually do some mix match in the streams, and I put timestamps then in the streams and everything. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to level my paladin purely as Protodon. So that will be a tank non-stop. My mage is already an AoE mage leveler, and I have him in Hillsprat at the moment.
Yes, stay the course.
So, oh, is there any fish attractors? I always buy them. I buy them from the auction house. I don't care. They're cheaper if you buy them here, but...
I have one-of-a-kind
there you go,
items.
there's one. You see the way they're 2 silver here? So the fish attractors are rare. They're 2 silver, and they only come in limited quantity, but people buy them and then sell them on the auction house for like 10 silver. So they get 8 silver pair, which is like, for a whole stack, is 1 gold 60. But that's fine. I don't have an issue spending like literally 2 gold on a stack of attractors, you know. That's like 200 minutes of higher fishing skill. Now our little buddy here will be retired. He will go into our bank because he is only able to do 60, I think. 60 speed. So let's hope I'm in the right place.
Anu Belore
Here's our riding trainer. I seek the riding. Yes, journeyman riding. 510. We saved 90 gold. Being so if you get exalted with a faction, going to learn the riding there is gonna give you probably it will cost only 490 or 80 or something. So you save another 10 or 20 gold, 30. So we learn that. So, but if I summon this mount now, because it's not an epic mount, it's just a normal blue mount, it's still 60 speed increase. So now I have to pick an epic mount, which is the swift version. And I'm really annoyed that they do not have a black swift Hawkstrider. That is so annoying. Yeah. It looks like a Blood Elf Paladin. It's not. It's a hunter. It's I played a Blood Elf Hunter when TBC 2007 came out, and that was my very first character ever playing World of Warcraft, and I'm reliving that now, I guess.
Do not
So,
loiter.
we are gonna buy the purple Swift because I think the purple out of these three. Let me get a close up. So, out of these three, we can turn off. I think. Names, no? Okay, so out of these three, the purple one I think looks the best. It's nice and darkish. This one is a little bit too bright for my taste. I like that he has extra colored wings. It's not the same as this guy. And green, sorry, no way. So I mean, I wanted an epic black one, but not sure why they didn't do it. So it's gonna have to be the purple one. All right. Oh, how are you doing?
I have one of a kind
I haven't noticed you before. Okay, let's get the swift purple. 85 gold, nice. So 15 gold less. So in total, we saved ourselves 90 and 15. It's awesome.
Stay the
So
course.
over 100 gold. That means we still have 120 gold left. And now we can use this guy instead, which is gonna be much faster. So you can see how fast that is in comparison. I mean, it's not even competition. Like you can really see the difference in the 40%. So this is 60, and this is 100. Like it is noticeably different. And it's actually 104 or 8 because of my talent here, where increase outdoor movement speed of your pets. Where is it? It's somewhere here. Some speed increase here somewhere. There's mounted speed increase by 4%, I think. Armor rating, time reduced. Where is it? I never remember where it is. Increases your speed while mounted by 8%. So we actually at 108, and before we were at a 68. But so we are going to be slightly faster than people who are only at 100%. No, paladins have a different talent. Yeah, the paladins also have a talent to increase speed, but they can increase it by the same, I think. 8% in total. But hunters do as well, yeah. Okay, so enchanting. What is the best way? I don't know what's the cheapest way, but let's see. So this is gonna cost me a fortune to do that. Well, let's see how expensive these guys are. I mean, it's only 15 points, so we actually don't have to spend a lot of money, I think. We'll see. So let me move some things around here. I'm just conscious of people on vertical watching that this is pretty much impossible to show. So if we buy lesser essence, yellow recipes are usually quite reliable. So, oh my god, they're 2 gold now each. Jesus. So that's like 7 gold for 1 point. So, and we probably can only get 5 points out of it. So that would be 35 gold to level up. Is there anything cheaper? What about radiant shards? Have they decreased or increased in price? I think everything will be increased because people are speed leveling their last points. Yeah, look at that. That went double the price. That is crazy. Minor haste. Oh, no. Greater striking. Also too expensive. This one might be. We'll see. A greater nether essence is probably more expensive as well now. $195. And how much is stream dust? So if we get 2 stream dust, that's gold. This is 295, so that's also 3 gold. 3 times 5 is 15 gold, so this is actually the cheapest. And what is the lesser nether essence? So if we go this, and then type in lesser, because 3 lesser make 1 greater, and they are more expensive than 2 gold, is it? Because that's, let me see, if I would buy 3 of them, there would be 70, there would be 2 gold and 10. Yeah, that would be more expensive. So we're better off getting the greater nether essence price. So let's buy 5 of them. Actually, we could also look if gear is cheaper that disenchants into the dream dust. That would be another way of looking at it, but I think most gear is way more expensive than that. So, alright. So we're doing a special search now here, where we get both of these resources. Time to keep painting, I'll be lurking. No worries, enjoy. Yeah, a black one would have been nice. So here we go, we have everything quite handy here. So, let's get... dream dust, we need 5, so 5 times 2 is 10, we have 3, so let's get 7. 1 stack of 5, yeah, that will do. It's still available. Come on. God, it's so slow. And then we're gonna do a stack of 2, yeah. There we go. That's our 7. Then on the dream dust, on the greater nether essences, we need 5. So two, 4, 5. Oh, it's actually 25, not 15 points, yeah. So... Now, I don't care about my own stats, so I'm just gonna enchant my own braces. I don't really care. Now, we could get unlucky and not get a point, but usually I found, historically, all my enchanting, oh, for fuck, and then it does it on the first point, it messes it up. Jesus Christ. Like, so far, all my yellows always gave me points. They never not gave me a point. Oh my god, seriously, are you killing me now? You're absolutely taking the piss now. We didn't get a single point out of the last two. They usually level up 100% of the time. I have not seen that happen before. What a waste. Well, it's still cheaper than going for the most expensive option, I guess. Such a dick move. Yeah, see, now it leveled up every time. It's like, it knew what I was going to do, so it goes like, yeah, no, not doing it. You suck. Because if I go for this is gonna cost like 10 gold per point. That is ridiculous. So we have to go for this. We don't really have a choice. So we might have to buy a few more. Enchanting, here we go. We need 2 points, so let's buy 5, I guess. So 10. Same thing again, for Pete's sake. No, we don't need 10, we need 5. 4. 5. So hopefully we're not gonna get as unlucky now. I'm just trying to wheedle down the time of the Hearthstone. Down to 92 gold, so all right, let's see what you can do. Please don't mess it up. Please don't mess it up. Okay, that's good. And now it's green. So now we have to go for something like this, and they all have radiant shards, which is so painful. So the best one here, the cheapest one here, would be lesser internal essences. That would be the only thing really to do. I can do one. Okay. Let's see if we can get another 4 points out of that. So hopefully, so getting 3 of those will be 6 gold, which is ridiculous. But let's see if the greater ones are. So lesser eternal essences or greater eternal essences. So letters are 2 and greaters are 3. If greaters are less than 6 gold, we buy the greater ones. Ah, 6 gold, beautiful, nice. So buy that, thank you. Oh shit, that's 5, that's a stack. Stack of 2, yes, okay. So let's buy 2. That's 6. And buy another 2. Okay, that should be okay for now. And then we go from there. So we're down to 67 gold. It's not bad, we're actually getting close to 300. Okay, so now all I have to do is convert the big ones into small ones. Oh, there we go, yeah. So, oh, we also could do greater agility, because I have some illusion dust already, so we keep that in mind. Point. It'd be funny if you could eventually teach your flightless bird mount to fly. That would be awesome if they, but again, you know, I do get it that you want different mounts. Okay, last one. 285, and it's still yellow. So we could do another 5 points. potentially on it. Okay, we still have some gold. Three times 5. So 5 points. It's 5 times 3. That's yeah, 5. So we need 5 more. Actually, do you know what? Will we risk buying a stack of 10? I think so. That's 60 though. Oh. Two, 4, and 5. Otherwise it gets too expensive, because I think anything after that I'm gonna have to just wait until I have more gold again, and then I can level up the rest of Enchanting, which is gonna be good. Okay, so again, convert them into smaller ones. Now I could do these just to be on the safe side. Gloves with great agility, but I don't want to lose my mining enhancement, so that means I would have to buy some gloves. Let's go with this, and we just hopefully it's not going to screw us over. Okay, that was good. Okay. Okay, 290. That's awesome. And now, because see, that's why I didn't want to spend the illusion dust, because I knew that that will become yellow now, and then we can still buy more. It's only 30 gold, no problem. So I could have bought it for 60 right away, but I don't want to do it right now. So we're gonna go to the Enchanting trainer right now and see what we can learn, because maybe we're lucky and you know, we can use more of the illusion dust or something, you know, in one of them. Oh, it's so much nicer now. Look how fast we're getting from A to B. That's sexy.
We will persevere.
Okay, superior, spirit, and major mana. So let's see what these guys need. The shield ones usually are quite cheap. Oh, look at that. That's 12 gold. Can't do 5 though. Superior mana. Oh, they're cheap. Ugh, 3 greater essences though. So you see this and you go, ooh, that's exciting. Oh man. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to wait it out, and this one is 2, so that will be 12 gold for each pop. So I think we're better off going for this one and spending another 30 gold or something and trying to get the last 10 points out of greater agility. And then otherwise we're gonna go. Illusion dust is pretty cheap, so yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to leave the Enchanting advancement here right now. There's nothing much we can do. Oh, I actually have gloves, I just noticed. I can get rid of them now because I put the mining on my blue gloves. And that is more illusion dust? Oh, dream dust. Dream dust. Yeah, we can sell that. So we now have to wait for a cooldown of our Hearthstone, because otherwise it's going to take... it's like a pain in the ass to travel. So... Fallen. And then we... yeah, can continue. So actually we didn't even get to Falcon Watch today, which is a pain in the balls. I really wanted to actually be in Falcon Watch. Is there not a portal from here back to Shatra? I don't think so. We can go to Undercity. Don't think there's a portal here to Shatra, is there? You're gonna try the blind spot game, the PUBG blind spot. It's free. Yeah. Yeah, I saw some mixed reviews on that. Silver Moon to Shatra, let me see. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get a portal in Undercity. We're gonna go to Undercity and see if a mage can make us a portal to Shatra. I don't even know if it's possible. I think so. If we have a level 65 mage here, then he can get us back to Shatra, and I don't know what the going rate is. Let me see. I just asked in chat what the going rate is for a portal to Shatra. Yeah, that's assuming somebody's in Undercity. I don't think there's anybody here. Most people are in Orgrimmar. Is there anybody here? Yeah, there is a level 70 mages here in Undercity.
What is it? Do not.
I just said looking for a portal to Shatra, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any responses. There is level 70 mages in the city, but not sure if any of them reply. Let's see, we want to sell these back again. And we want to sell reinvest. It all sells. We're gonna get about 10 gold. Okay. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to wait until our Hearthstone is up. Yeah, so I have, like I said, I have a paladin. But I don't mind deleting her. I was just messing around with her. But we do want to actually level a paladin purely for tanking. That would be really amazing. This is my AoE Mage in Hillsprot Foothills. We're gonna have, so at some point we're gonna do a stream where we do a little bit of everything, yeah? Some dungeons and on the main character, and then I can do questing between episodes, so mainly dungeon, and then AoE grinding here. So AoE grinding is fun. So he's actually only level 22, sorry. So at level 22, you get 3 points in improved blizzards, and this is what you need to get 75% lower 75% lower speed reduction on the enemies. So, and it's quite fun actually to grind melee guys. Now it's a bit of a track here because I don't have a mount. I get my mount at level 30 here. So if each character has to pay their own mount. So if I want to mount on this character, I have to actually pay the 100 and pay the 150 or whatever, and I have my own reputation as well on this character. So this is the one thing that I found very interesting, that or a good thing, that you had shared reputation, you know, which made you getting a mount cheaper, you know, a little bit easier. I don't need account shared mounts. That's something personal, I think, but I think reputation, I don't know, I suppose reputation is personal as well. But, you know, you could say, hey, we're in the same clan, you know, so our clan has a reputation. I don't know. But yeah, in general, loads of damage on this guy, like level 23. So if you go here, for example, just going for Frostbolt, nothing else. How do I have everything? Shit. Okay, where's my blink actually? I don't even know where my blink is. Where's my blink? Oh, there. So, and then usually you do Blizzard, and Blizzard slows them down. You want to get a full Blizzard in. Obviously, this is only one target. I'm only just demonstrating. Then you get the second Blizzard in, yeah? And then usually by that time they reach you, your Frost Nova. The idea is that Frost Nova is off cooldown, but they're so slowed down still, boom, and then you have that, yeah? And then you usually finish them off with another Blizzard. But in this case, I'm just going to do Frost. So that's the idea, kind of, yeah? But obviously I kind of messed this up, it's whatever. And then as you level up, you get other things. I think you get then Icy Break, what is it called? Ice Barrier or something? No, not Ice Barrier. Is it Ice Barrier? I thought it was something else. Like, there's basically, I think it's Ice Barrier, I'm not sure, where you then go on your mount, you activate the barrier, and you run through the melee mobs, and because you have that shield, they can't hurt you, but they try to hit you, so they all home in on your point. And then as soon as you get off your mount, you do Ice Block, so that you have more coming, and while you're in Ice Block, you can't get damaged, and then you're gonna do Frost Nova, and you blink out, yeah? And that means you have like tons of melee mobs just sitting there waiting to be battered. And then you do your blizzards. Boom, one blizzard. Boom, full second blizzard. Your Frost Nova 21-second cooldown is up because this is a channel spell over 8 seconds. That's 16 seconds. You usually take a couple of seconds before your Frost Nova is up. Then when your second blizzard is up, before you start your second blizzard, you usually run a little bit as well. So you take a few seconds there. So the idea is that by the time your second blizzard is actually finish, bastard, actually finish, your Frost Nova is off. Now sometimes you get this one stupid melee guy who resists everything, yeah? They also get slowed down when they hit me, which is great. Go, lost aggro. And sometimes you get the one guy who resists for whatever reason, yeah? No idea. They're the same level as you, because usually that's what you want to farm, so they can resist. And doing that means you then have the one guy who can ruin the whole thing. So you have Cold Snap, which you get at level... When do we get Cold Snap? Icy Vein, Frostbite. Cold Snap is down here. We need to spend 20 points. So we need another 7 levels at least to get Cold Snap. And Cold Snap is an 8-minute cooldown, but it allows you to instantly reset all your cooldowns, so you can Frost Nova a second time. And that should usually get the missing guy. So obviously you don't want anything that can cast anything, because that will ruin the whole thing. And you always want your frost armor up. Now, I die a lot in these pulls, but let's see. Let's see if we can get through here safely. And the reason I die is because right here, you have these absolute annoying patrol guys spawning that are level 25, and they ruin everything. Okay, so actually here we go. This could be something. Let's pull this guy if we can. Where's my wand? Where's my wand? Shit, I forgot where do I have my wand? Oh, there, wand. Okay, then we're gonna go through here. Gonna see if we can pull this guy. Then we're gonna jump across. They have to come across. Then we're gonna go here again. Ah, okay, we only have... Ah, that's only 3. Okay, let's do it with 3. Whatever. And now we put it right here. Let's hope behind me is clear. Yeah, okay. Then when this is up, you go a little bit back, and then you do the next one. You want to get the full blizzard, preferably, into them. And you see my cooldown of Frost Nova? Boom, up. You don't even need to blink the second time. And then usually that is what kills them off. Sometimes there's a couple of stragglers, but you can get them with some cheap AoE. There you go. And now, this was only 3 guys, yeah? But imagine doing that, and there's like 10 guys, you know? Because you can actually pull the whole area. It's just I'm very low level right now, so my pulls are rather small. But we nearly leveled up, so it's very interesting. So what I really like about... This is what I really like about World of Warcraft, that each class has their own niche, really, of things that they can do. See, there's a level 25 citizen walking. He can ruin the whole pull. Huge aggro range. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can do a pull here. Okay. Come on. Oh, shit. Ah, balls. You see that? That's what happens. And then you have to run away. You don't get a single kill. Because of this bullshit now, that there's 2 guys that spawned in that are ruining everything. So all you can do is do a runner, wait for them to de-aggro, and do it again. So, oh shit, this poor guy, he was walking past and he got killed. Oh man, that's so bad luck. I'm sorry. So it's all very finicky, and you get into a nice rhythm though, where you get to know exactly where you stand. So Ranelod, exactly, yeah. Well, his name is Umalod. Oh, that's not... You see, this is not mine. This is the level 25 patrol, which he's such a dick. There's another level 25, so you really have to know your area. So the best thing is to kind of go into this direction over here. So let's see if we can at least pull these 4 guys. Okay. Okay. And using your environment always helps as well, because, you know, fences, you jump over them, they can't get you, and there you go. And now you just, you know, with your wand, you usually can just finish them off. Yeah. And you see, we're nearly leveled up, so that was a good chunk of experience, especially with our rested XP. Actually, just a single one might actually be enough now. That was a nice crit. Come on. And then you can sometimes do a fire blast, you know, just for a little bit of instant DPS. Yeah, we need one more. There we go, someone spawned in. Let's leave this guy there, and let's take this guy. Another grid would be nice. Go, nice. What are we, level 23 now? And now I guess we want Icy Veins. So Icy Veins is hastens your spellcasting, increasing spellcasting speed. Move away, or else we get in trouble. Increasing spellcasting speed by 20% and gives you a 100% chance to avoid interruption caused by damage while casting. So if we get to a point where we know we nearly got them dead, but they're getting close to me to interrupt my blizzard, for example, we can do Icy Vein very quickly. So we're gonna pop that here from our skill book. Let me see. Icy Vein. We're gonna put that here and then pop. That's it. So it's a very nice cooldown to have, you know, as well for dungeons and stuff. But we're not gonna do dungeon runs here. So let's see if we can pull these guys. And then these guys here as well. See if that is too much, if we're greedy. I'm sitting on the fence. Oh no, they're separating, they're separating. That's not good, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Oh, this guy's gonna be a dick. He's gonna be a dick. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, it worked out. It worked out in the end. So I should have kept an eye on how they separate. Ooh, that was very sneaky. But we survived. So, yeah, this is what I've been doing with my mage. And I think our cooldown is nearly up on the hunter. I just wanted to show you this because what we're going to do then is once I get into a comfortable area with the hunter, where we're going to do more dungeons instead of quests and all that, and I do more quests between streams, we're going to split probably the streams up and do... Oh, okay, okay. So now if we, for example, pop Icy Vein, we get a much faster Frostbolt, and he can't interrupt us, and there you go. That saved us, basically. Okay, excellent. And that is a lot of fun, actually. Having characters like that, even if you only level them up slowly through AoE grinding, is so much fun. And the great thing is, I have this guy as a usually short-lived from what is that? And is there a mage who can pull boss mob aggro away from the tank? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I wouldn't play this in dungeons. No, not like that. I wouldn't. Absolutely not. I would literally just keep it to Frostbolt, single target. The only time I would go full-blown target is if the tank dies and we have to go full on. Then I would do exactly what I'm doing here. I would just go Frost Nova, boom, Blizzard, Frost Nova, Blizzard, do all that shit. But I've seen mages like that you mentioned in Hellfire Citadel. Fuck, I hate them. They literally, like, last night we had a run where the tank was constantly losing aggro in the first place. Yeah, so that was bad enough. And then we had a mage. Every single pull, I swear, I kid you not, he blizzards, freezes, blizzards. Does his AoE rotation, like I just did it now, in a dungeon on a normal pull. I'm like, can you stop freezing those stupid guys? Because every time patrol came, the tank tried to pull back the mobs, yeah? And of course that didn't work, because guess what? They were frozen, yeah? And if you have the people frozen, then the patrol gets the aggro, and he was so annoying. He was so annoying. It's just so frustrating. Yeah, this is a Blood Elf Mage, exactly. So I totally hear you, you know, Hans. They are so frustrating when they do their shitty AoE rotation, like in a dungeon, every single time. And it's like every single pull, even though it was just 3 guys, the guy went full out of mana, yeah? How's your day been? Very nice. Taster. Tester, so live. I love it. The Taster Testers of Life. What a name. So yeah, we're just finishing the stream. I was just showing the AoE Mage that I'm working on. And it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna level him up. The good thing is what I was going to show is that we are getting cloth, we're getting wool cloth, we're getting linen cloth, and this is a tailored enchanter. So I can literally just, sorry, this is not tailoring. I can literally go on my tailor now and go, okay, let's do bolt of linen cloths, yeah, do bolt of wool cloth, and then craft anything that's green and disenchantable, you know, that is cheap to craft where we don't need a lot, and start disenchanting the stuff we craft, yeah? End of story. So that's the idea. You basically can sustain your own enchanting by leveling up enchanting by disenchanting, yeah? And then all the greens you find, you disenchant. So in the end, you probably use very little of the actual resources to level up your enchanting because you're disenchanting a lot. And that means you make a lot of money selling all the resources from disenchanting, from disenchanting. And any of the cloth you can sell as well to make some extra gold, which is good. Some cloth, like wool cloth, is quite expensive. Silk cloth is cheap. You're vendoring it most of the time. But then you have mage weave cloth. Jesus, that is an absolute money maker. If you find an AoE grinding spot with mage weave cloth, that's it. That's like hundreds of gold, like an hour. Warlock is more versatile. Yes, I love the Warlock as well. I tried my hands on a Warlock. My Warlock is in Ghostland at the moment, just to see, and it's so much fun. I have so many great moments on my Warlock already, and he's only in Ghostland, where I literally dot something, he runs off, and then he pulls another one. I'm like, shit, so I fear this guy, dot him up. Then the other guy gets close to me. I dot him, redot him up, fear him, and then the fear gets lost on the other guy. He comes back, and then I dot him up again. Jesus, it's like playing ping pong with 2-3 mobs, you know, constantly fear, dot, fear, dot, fear, dot. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. The dot fear loop is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, but and this is what, like, if you play World of Warcraft, any class you play, well, there is some classes better than others, yeah? Like the Warlock, the Mage, the Hunter, they have very niche abilities, like overall, where you can have so much fun. Let's see actually if my heartstones are pulled up. So like the mage was AoE leveling, the warlock was fear dotting the shit out of everything, and just not being able to be killed. The hunter being able to solo AoE pull so many mobs. It's basically like the AoE mage. The hunter is able to, like, one after one to kill them, but is able to take on quite a few mobs solo. Group quests solo, no problem. Most of them. Depends how hard the mob hits. If it's a real heavy hitter and your Scorpion Sting is not enough, then yeah, that's a problem. So we have nothing else to hand in here, so we have to go down to this guy and then bring him up here. But the video, I was meaning to get into Falcon Watch much earlier, so I apologize that we never got there. But well, we're gonna fly there now, so it wasn't clickbait. Yeah, Ice Trap is one less already, exactly, but I find that a lot of times I only use Ice Trap really when I find I'm pulling mobs that hit really hard, and I put the Scorpion Sting on all of them, and my pet's health is going down drastically. So what I usually do is then I go Bestial Wrath, Intimidation, the other mob, Freezing Trap. The problem is that Screech also does damage on the pet, so Freezing Trap, you want to make sure you have the guy pulled away from your bat, but it's a bit more tricky, so usually I don't rely much on bats. If shit hits the fan, I go full AoE, Explosive Trap, Volley, or if they're nearly dead and my pet needs a break, I go Frost Trap and pull my pet back, and then I circle around them for a little bit before my pet health is back, and then I can put my pet back. So I basically have my pet go passive, circle around the Frost Trap a little bit so that they can't catch me, let my pet heal up, and then once it's healed up, boom, I go back in and my pet gets the aggro. So Freezing Trap is a lot of times more efficient to let your pet heal up. Oh yeah, of course, AoE pets are terrible, like, but for solo leveling, they're perfect, but the Screech is an AoE attack and it also does some damage, but in a dungeon, I turn all this off, no taunt, no Screech, no dive, and I only have claw enabled, so all I do is claw damage, boom, 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 that's all I do, of course, if it would be easier to switch pets dynamically, yeah, I would go to a dungeon with a different pet each time, but what's the point, like, you have to go, okay, hang on, I have to switch pet, I have to go to, like, that's the one thing I wish they would add, that you can change your pet dynamically, that would be sweet, but it's not a thing. So, oh, anyway, the inn is down there, so I'm gonna do some quests here or whatever, and I think we're gonna be in Sangamash next, and then we're gonna do some mixed match, we're gonna do some AoE mage leveling, we're gonna start looking at my Tankadon that we're gonna only level up in dungeons, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to level that guy as well, and oh, I forgot to bring my Hawkstrider to the bank, but that's okay, we're going to put him there next time we get to it. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave this one here, and we're gonna finally get to the point now where I have to do a lot of off stream. So we're gonna play some, I think maybe tonight, I'm gonna do a blind first time playing old school RuneScape. I have no idea what I'm doing. I got to the character creation just to see if everything loads up fine, and that worked, but yeah, so I'm gonna do some grinding, and then tonight, if we're back, I'm gonna do some old school RuneScape. So you're not tired from your walkie, I know. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a good night, and see you later. Bye bye.